No, you didn't see anything. Hello, my shutty bays. Hello, my besties. I realized far too late that I never introduced this video. So basically, this is me reading for 24 hours. I started at 9 a.m. on one day, and then I finished it at 9 a.m. the other day. I don't know why I didn't give an introduction. I just right on. I just right away is what I'm trying to say. Started the video. So this is a little explanation, even though it's kind of self-explanatory by the title and the thumbnail. I guess maybe that's why I didn't do an intro. Okay, enjoy. Besties, this video is sponsored by Book of the Month. Thank you so much, Book of the Month, for sponsoring today's video. Now, you guys know I love Book of the Month. It is basically an online book service for readers, and it gets books sent to your doorstep. Need I say more? Like, you don't even have to leave your house. Basically, their mission is for readers to try new emerging authors and find books that they love that they probably would have not thought of if it wasn't for Book of the Month. They pick different books in all genres so that you have options. For example, my selection this month is Love Theoretically by Ali Hazelwood, because we know, me, romance, we vibe. Forgot to say that my other selection is Catherine Center. It's Hello Stranger. Look at this cover. It looks so cute. That's why I selected it. Literally because the cover is adorable. And this is one of the books I'll be reading in this video, so I'm very excited to be holding it in my hands. Ali Hazelwood is literally an author I found because of Book of the Month. That is definitely my favorite thing, is just finding authors that I would not have found otherwise. And also there's a skip policy, so if there's any month that you don't want any of the books, you can skip at no charge. And they have amazing prices for hardcover books, and they have early releases. Come on now. So if you want to buddy read Love Theoretically with me or get any of their other selections, you can go to bookofthemonth.com and use code FIREWORK to get your first book for only $9.99. Mwah! Back to the video. Also, no spoilers. I am just going to be doing reading vlogs as I go, but it's all out of context, and I'll be giving you summaries of the books, but only what's in the back of them. So worry not. Okay, enjoy. Hey, I'm so excited. Honestly, you guys, I think that I'm gonna be really good at this. I think this is gonna be so fun because let me explain something about myself. I rarely sleep. Like, I come alive at night. You know, during the day I'm like, but then at night I'm like, you know, I'm gonna try to pick books from my TBR for this month because I think that this is the perfect opportunity to take advantage and like get a lot of my TBR done. It is 9:01. It is currently 9:01 on July 11th. I'm going to be doing this until July 12th. So it's Tuesday. I'm going to finish on Wednesday at 9 a.m. There are two ways of doing this. There is either the way that you like just, you know, look at the time and then you count it until the next day. So that's the way that I'm going to do it just to start off with, since this is my first time doing this. But there's also the other way where like you put the 24-hour clock and then you pause it every time you like shower and eat and go do different things. So that way you're reading for sure for like 24 hours. You only count the time you're reading. But I feel like that one is much harder. So I want to wait to do that one when I'm a little bit more experienced. Let's see how many books I can read in the span of 24 hours. I'm gonna start with this, Final Girls by Riley Sager, because I already started this book. I kind of cheated because I started this 2 days ago and I haven't finished yet. So I'm gonna finish first so that I can go into the new books fresh. I have like 100 pages left to this book, so I'm just gonna finish it up and then I'll go into the new ones. We're off to a great start. Also, I have my coffee. So again, off to a fantastic start. I'm really thriving and surviving. I'm be honest, y'all, so far I'm not even enjoying this book. So there's that. I'm tired. On the bright side, Speak Now TV came out, so I can just listen to that as I read and really up my experience, you know? When all else fails, Taylor Swift. I can see you waiting down the hall for me. I can see you up against the wall with me. What would you do if you only knew? I am bored. I'm hungry. Hey, so it is currently, here we go, 10:15, and I have finished the first book, which is Final Girls. Technically, I had already started this one, so I'm not counting this as like one of the books I finished. I mean, I'm counting it as one of the books I finished. Let's not get it fucking twisted, because I finished it, but it's not like a full book I read in these 24 hours, obviously, because I had already started it. I only had like 150 pages left, I think. Basically, this book follows Quincy, and like 10 years ago, she goes through this very traumatic experience where she is on vacation with her friends, and someone kills all of them besides her. She's the only one that survives. And then she becomes a final girl. Final girls, like as the media kind of named them, are the people that survived a massacre. They're the only ones that live. And there's only 3 of them. And that is Quincy, Lisa, and Sam. However, 10 years later, Lisa is found in her bathtub with her wrist slit, very much dead. I don't know why I said it like that. She's dead. And now Sam is in Quincy's doorstep trying to figure out what happened to Lisa. That is all I will say because, you know, thrillers, it's more fun if you go into it kind of blindly. I hated this. I love Riley Sager. I really do. But I feel like this was very not good. I don't know. I don't know if it was because I was just so underwhelmed the entire time or if it's because I was bored, but I just didn't like the characters. I didn't like the dialogue. Just all of it kind of angered me. And the thing is, everything was very predictable in my opinion. Like right when I started this book, the first thing I thought was exactly what it was. And that really pisses me off in thrillers. Like I want to be thrilled. That's the whole entire fucking point. I wasn't thrilled. I was not thrilled. Listen, Stephen King said, if you liked Gone Girl, you'll like this. He lied to my face. Anyway, this is like a very popular Riley Sager book. So I think that I'm in the minority for not liking this. So still give it a try if you want. Not me though. 2 stars. We are not off to the best beginning. Let's go back to the beginning. But it's fine. We have so many more hours to go. So much more time. Wow. Here's my TBR, y'all. I can pick any of these. I think I'm gonna go for Runaway Love by Melanie Harlow. This is Single Dad starting Runaway Love at approximately 10:21 a.m. So far, we're off to a good start. I love Melanie Harlow's writing. I did only read 2 chapters, but it's fine. I'm having a good time in the 2 chapters that I read. You know when a book just gets you right away? That's this one. What would you do? Veronica. I can see you laying down the hall for me. What's his name? I forgot. Hello? Hello, sir. What's your name? Austin. That reminds me of a Cinderella story. Aw, I want to watch a Cinderella story. Because waiting for you is like waiting for rain in the middle of this drought. Useless and disappointing. Twins? Oh my God. Imagine being a nanny to twins. Where's my coffee? My coffee. I'm on the floor. I think that the best way for me to do this is if I keep switching locations, because if I stay in one place for too long, I'm gonna get tired. Isn't that genius? I think I've cracked the code. I will say this reminds me a lot of Ignite, like Single Dad, Grumpy Sunshine, a little bit of an age gap, 2 adorable and really funny kids, giving Ignite, which is also written by Melanie Harlow, so that makes sense. One thing about Melanie Harlow is her writing is really fast and easy to read. I'm already tired of reading. Like I love reading, but because I'm forcing myself to do it for 24 hours, I feel like I'm already tired of it. I'm such a little rebel because like, why? You know what I mean? I love reading, but yet when I force myself to do something, I'm like, oh, this sucks. Like it doesn't suck, you liar. Like you love it. Why are you so annoying? I'm gonna eat soon. I think it's almost lunchtime. I also want to watch The Rookie. I'm not going to. I'm not going to, don't worry. No, y'all, absolutely not. This is where I draw the line. They're about to, you know, do some fun Naked Twister vibes. And he calls her little girl. Little girl, I hate that nickname. Like she's 29 and he's 32. What the fuck do you mean little girl? I just hate it. Like when there's a little bit of an age gap or any age gap at all and the guy calls the girl little girl, it literally makes me want to throw up. Like bleh. I will say though, this scene really got me. Where is it? Hold on, I already passed it. Okay, they're basically in a bar and he's watching her dance with another guy and he's like all jealous. And then he walks up and he's like, can I have the next dance? Yes, jealousy trope. Everybody drop everything. Drop everything now. No, but listen, ready? So basically they go to see her ex-fiance because she needs her stuff back. And her ex-fiance starts yelling at her. And he goes, you'll never find anyone better. And then the single dad just bursts out laughing. And the guy goes, who are you? And he goes, I'm someone better. Mic drop. No, you didn't see anything. I swear I'm gonna complete this. Like, even if I have to stand up, I'm gonna complete it. I will read in the shower to force myself to be awake. I don't care. The thing is, I told you, this is gonna be so much easier for me when it's nighttime. I struggle during the day. I don't know why. Like, during the day, I'm just like living life normally. And if I lay, I get tired. But then at night, thriving. I guess I'm just a chameleon. No, I'm just a bat is what I meant to say. Like a goddamn vampire. I'm literally almost done. Let me finish. Like, leave me alone. Aw, that was a cute ending. The end. Book 2. Done. So Runaway Love basically follows Veronica in Austin and it's dual POV and he's a single dad to twins. They're both 7 years old and basically he's looking for a nanny because his sister is not able to nanny for him anymore. She's gonna go on a little adventure. Love that for her. And so he needs a nanny. And Veronica, on the other hand, just left her fiance at the altar because she figured out that he was a piece of shit. And now she has no idea what to do with her life because all of her friends were his friends and all of her money was his money. So she's got nothing. And she happens to be in the small town that Austin lives at for the the wedding, and she goes to this little cafe, and that's where she meets the people that are like, hey, we think that Austin is looking for a nanny. Why don't you just be his live-in nanny? And then he hires her. It's basically just a cozy, small town, single dad, grumpy sunshine, nanny, very quick pace, very fast and easy to read, very spicy, but also with a lot of plot. The side characters were really great. Overall, this was actually really, really good. I had a very fun time reading this, but again, Melanie Harlow has never disappointed me. I'm gonna rate it 4 stars. I really, really enjoyed this. It's not like I'm obsessed, but I had a great time with this book. So if you want something quick and fun, I would highly recommend. Second book of the day done, and it is currently 2:11. So I'm gonna start my next book. It's 2. So I have these options that I wanna read. It's either The Nanny by Lana Ferguson, or I kind of want to read Praise by Sarah Kay. I feel like that'll be a really quick one, but I really want to go into Her Soul to Take because it's like dark and different. So I definitely want to read this one in this vlog. I don't know what order I want to read it though. I think because I'm already in the vibe of like single dad, I could go for The Nanny because that's like the same as Runaway Love, except it's apparently very, very, very spicy. And like she has an OnlyFans account. I don't know, it looks fun. Okay, I think I'm in the mood for this one. I'm gonna do this one first. The Nanny, Lana Ferguson. Here we go. I'm gonna eat while I read. Yeah, I'm gonna read this one. I'm only on chapter 2, but this is already so funny and easy to read. There's already iconic banter, and I'm reading a taco bowl while I eat this. So overall, I would say things are going swell. And I'm reading a taco bowl while I eat this. Also, I have never seen a story like this where like she had an OnlyFans and he was a part of her OnlyFans. Like that's wild. I love that story. I've never seen it in a book before, so I think that's really cool. Y'all, one thing I love in books, it's fictional children. I swear. Like this scene was my favorite thing ever. Fun fact about me, I love Shrek. I don't know if I've ever told you guys this, but I adore Shrek. And there's this scene where like she is talking to the little girl and she's like, you've never seen Shrek? And she goes, no. And she replies, Sophie, it's a cultural phenomenon, an epic love story, a comic masterpiece. I can't in good conscience allow you to continue through life without having seen it. That's me. This is actually so fun and easy to read. I'm flying through it because the writing is so just, I don't know how to explain it. Easy to read, but not in a bad way, in the best way. Y'all, they went to Disney. They literally went to Disney. I'm at that part right now, and it's the cutest fucking shit. Like, they have a Disney trip with the dad, his daughter, and her. Sophie is hard carrying, I will say. Like, I'm focused on her. I'm not focused on the couple, I'm focused on Sophie. This is, in fact, one of the spiciest rom-coms I've ever read, if not the spiciest rom-com. It makes sense because look at this. At the blurb in the front says, this book is if Allie Hazelwood and Tessa Bailey had a spicy baby. That is so true. And it's said by Ruby Dixon. So we know it's facts. Because Ruby Dixon, she writes alien smut. So she knows what the fuck she's talking about. It's 5:30 and I'm not tired yet. Like I'm thriving still. I told you I got this. I got this. Nobody fucking worry about me. If there's one thing I could do, it's pull an all-nighter, baby. I do want to get more coffee though, soon. Should I go to Starbucks before they close? At like 7 or something and just get myself a new coffee? I do have also my espresso machine, so I'm gonna make myself some fire coffees at night. Maybe before Starbucks closes, I can get myself a caramel macchiato. Because this morning I had my venti iced white chocolate mocha, no whip, sweet cream foam instead, extra caramel drizzle. My Aaron Blackford right here. But maybe I can get a hot coffee. That sounds delightful. Thank you guys so much for agreeing. I just reached the cutest fucking moment. Look at this. I even highlighted it. I made it into really pretty highlights. Look. Do you see that? Look how cute that is. Wow, queen of highlighting. She like is obsessed with Snapple fun facts. Like she'll open the Snapple bottles and then that little cap will tell you like, did you know that the sun is there? You know? And so she's obsessed with them. So she goes, did you know that on average women's hearts beat faster than men? And he goes, oh, Snapple just hasn't ever heard mine when I'm touching you. How do they make Snapple sound attractive? Like help, that's literally a drink. That had the potential to be so cringy, and yet it was attractive, and yet it was hot. It's because it was written by a woman. I am obsessed with Wanda, and I'm obsessed with Sophie. That is all. So I am done. I think I'm gonna go shower after this, y'all. I'm not gonna lie, I'm starting to get a headache. So basically the nanny follows Cassie and Aiden, and it's dual POV, and she needs a job because Well, because she needs a fucking job. She's recently unemployed. She's about to get evicted. So she really, really needs herself a job. And then she sees this position to be a live-in nanny for this single dad and his little girl. And she's like, this is perfect for me. And he hires her because she has really good credentials. She's very good with kids. The little girl likes her. So she's perfect for the job, right? She starts working there. Everything is swell and amazing. But then she figures out that he is the guy that was her biggest fan on her OnlyFans account when she had one. And you guys know OnlyFans, you have pictures and videos and stuff of yourself. So she's like, oh my God, the single dad that I'm working for, my boss has seen me do things to myself. She starts freaking out and she's like, do I tell him? Do I not? And that's basically the premise of this. I had so much fun with this book. I loved the writing. I loved how funny it was. I loved Wanda and Sophie. Like, their characters were my favorite part. I loved seeing Cassie interact with Sophie and get to know her. I loved Aiden. He was really like a balance between like grumpy but not mean, which I really enjoyed. Overall, I had a great time and it was very, very spicy. Like, oh my God, caliente. Very, very spicy. For a rom-com, I'm shook. It definitely reminded me of Tessa Bailey, and then the humor reminded me of Ali Hazelwood. So I agree with what's said in the front. Ruby Dixon, I would never disagree with you. The only thing I have to complain about is it's way too fucking long. I'm sorry. Like, it is 400 pages for a rom-com, and I did not feel like that was necessary. I feel like it could have been literally 100 pages shorter. Like, you could have capped it at 300 and that would have been perfectly fine, because at some points it started getting repetitive. But I do think that it's that long because she wanted to include several spicy scenes, which is nice. I don't know. I got bored along the way because it was way too long, but I still had a really good time. So The Nanny, Lana Ferguson, 4 stars. I'm gonna go take a shower. I have a headache. And then I have to clean my house. So I think the next book I do might be an audiobook. That might be fun, so that I could go like take a walk, I could go get coffee, I could go clean my house, and I could do that while listening to an audiobook. I think that sounds like a lovely idea. Stay tuned, stay tuned. The Nanny, 3rd official book finished for this video, and it is currently... I showered. I have a headache. This is the only thing that I knew could derail me, and here we are, being derailed. Just call me a train, because I'm getting... Oh my God, no, never mind. Ignore what I just said. Literally no. Literally never mind. I was gonna say because I'm getting derailed. Like, ow. Oh my God. Oh my God. No. Apparently the brain cells have left. I have here my headphones. I'm gonna listen to Love Theoretically by Ali Hazelwood, because that is my book of the month pick for this month, and so I really, really want to get to it. It's not on my TBR, but that's because I didn't know I was gonna pick it for book of the month yet, or else I would have put it. So technically it still sort of counts. Anyway, I'm gonna listen to it because the audiobook sounds really good. I listened to the narrator in the shower and I liked the way she was narrating. I like the way she spoke words, and so we're gonna listen to her speak some more words while I clean the house, get myself some coffee, and organize everything. Like, organize my books, just do all that. I'm gonna do laundry. I'm gonna do everything I need to do so that I can keep moving, so that I don't get tired and fall asleep. Since I have a headache, that could happen. And then I'll be still doing a book. You know what I'm saying? Is that cheating? Sort of, but not really, because audiobooks always count. Like, don't even come at me with that bullshit. It's like 6:30, I think, or 6:45, something like that. So I should be done with this by nighttime. It says like 5 hours, so I should be fine. I should be done with this book by 11. That's great. Woo! Oh my God, that sounds so far from now. It's fine. It's fine. I'm fine. Can't wait till it gets dark outside. As soon as it gets dark outside, I'm gonna come alive. I'm like Michael Jackson's Thriller music video. Literally, what does that even mean? I haven't seen that video in so long. I meant like the dancing vampires. Are there not dancing vampires in that? I think I'm maybe going crazy. Yo, the science references are giving me PTSD right now. I don't know if I ever told you guys, but I majored in biology, sociology, and psychology. So I took organic chemistry and like all the science courses. It's giving me PTSD. Wait, the plot is that she's fake dating his brother. That's so different. I love that. I love that. You guys are never gonna believe what happened to me. Let me tell you, okay? So there I am, cleaning, listening to Love Theoretically, living my best life, and out walks Giant of the room, and he goes, let's go, are you ready? I'm like, are you ready for what? And he's like, for my football game. For your what? He's literally playing football in this league, and I forget that I have to come watch him. Football, soccer, and basketball. Like, excuse me, who has the time for me to come watch all of these sports? I was forced. I was coerced. I was made into coming here. And Giant, here's what he does. Every single time, like he plays quarterback, and every single time he throws a touchdown, he will literally turn around and stare at me like dead in the eye to make sure I'm paying attention. And then later he'll like quiz me on it. Like he's like, oh, did you see it? Like, oh my God, did you like when I did this? What did I do that you really liked? Like, tell me everything. And he does that with every sport. I also did stop and get myself a, what is this? It's the new frozen strawberry acai lemonade. It's also really windy, so if you can hear the wind, sorry. Well, damn, Jackie, I can't control the weather. Here are the vibes that are going on right now. It's kind of nice out here. And Giant's about to play. Woohoo! Go team! Anyway, I'm gonna continue to listen to Love Theoretically as I'm watching. Everybody's staring at me as I'm filming this. Like, why am I filming in public? Why am I like that? Anyway, I'm talking to my besties. Leave me alone. You know what I absolutely love? It's literally 7:30 p.m. and look at it outside. Look at this. Look at the sky. I absolutely hate when it gets dark at 4 p.m. It quite literally makes me want to die because I'm like, oh, my day's over. But now it gets dark at 9. It's amazing. Anyway, I'm pretty sure Giant's game is actually over at 9. So I should be almost done with this book by the time it's over. I love Jack. He's literally perfect. I love how he gets her. I love the banter. I love just everything about him. We don't have his POV, but I love him. Also, it's kind of starting to be golden hour. How cute! We love the vibes. And it's actually really nice outside. I'm happy I'm outside. I'm happy Giant made me do this. Hey, I think the last time I talked to you guys, I was at the game. I finished that, came home, showered again. I still have a headache. But I'm gonna make some bread with ham and I'm gonna drink black coffee and it's gonna be iconic. I'm gonna do that in a second. Anyway, 10:08. I finished Love Theoretically. I was about to say Love on the Brain. Thoughts, y'all, hold on. I don't know why I'm still wearing this. I loved the Love on the Brain reference. I loved the Adam and Olive, not even just mentioned, appearance. When they showed up, I loved it. That's not a spoiler because she literally wrote it in the dedication. So it's okay. Put down the forks, the pitchforks, put them down. Anyway, it was so fun. The banter was amazing. I loved Jack. I think he's one of my favorite men written by Ali Hazelwood for sure. Like this would go, The Love Hypothesis is still my number 1 because I just love that one. And then Love Theoretically is number 2. And then it would be Love on the Brain and then all the novellas. So Love Theoretically actually like really surprised me how much I enjoyed it. It was also slow burn, which is my favorite fucking trope. I loved that. It was such a different thing than I usually see because she's literally fake dating his brother. I've never seen that before, so I really enjoyed it. And even though it was still like Ali Hazelwood with women in STEM and just science and like the same jokes and all of that, I still felt like she was trying to do something different with this one, which I like. Yeah, I'd say it's right in between The Love Hypothesis and Love on the Brain, honestly. I rated Love on the Brain 4 stars and The Love Hypothesis 4.5, so this one is a 4.25. Right there in between. As I'm watching this footage, I realized that I did not tell you what Love Theoretically is about. So here I go, quick summary. It is basically about 2 scientists. Yes, Ellie Hazelwood, slay, give us nothing new. But it was different, I swear. Let me explain. She is dating his brother, but fake dating his brother. Oh my God, I'm not even awake. Hold on, let me try this again. Okay, round 2 of trying to explain this. They are both scientists and she is fake dating his brother. And she like lied about her entire life, so he has no idea that she's even a scientist until she walks in for an interview at her dream job and he's one of the people interviewing her. So it's like a rival scientists and then a little bit of forbidden vibes. It gives enemies to lovers. I don't know, a little bit of everything. I am getting tired. Not tired like I'm not tired like, oh, I want to sleep. I'm tired like, oh, I want to stop reading. Like I want to go watch TV. I fear that when I finish this, I'm not gonna want to read anything. And then what? Time check. Hello? Time check? Hello? Okay, why is that not working? Hello, my brightness. There you go. Time check. Oh man, I only have 11 hours left. That's not so bad. I've done more than half. Technically more than half, just by literally 1 hour. But 11 hours left. I got this. You guys are about to be with Midnight Larry. Midnights become my afternoons. Low key, I don't know what I'm gonna, wait, bake? You have to bake these? Oh my God, you have to bake these. Oh no, I wasn't planning on doing all that. I don't know what I'm gonna read next, honestly. I know that I'm gonna make 2 of these and some coffee. That is as far as I've gone, plan-wise. We'll see. We'll see what I read. I'm thinking a dark one. I'm thinking I'm gonna end this video with like 2 like dark, spicy romances. The sound of pure bliss, y'all. Do you see that? Oh yes, magical things are happening. How about coffee? Do you like coffee? Only with my oxygen. That's me. Oui, oui, baguette. I almost burned them because I was trying to pick a book and I literally forgot about the bread, but it's fine. I didn't burn it. It's fine. Also, I made coffee, of course. Anyway, I picked this, Her Soul to Take. Don't know, I just know that my mom loves this book and it's about a demon. That's quite literally my knowledge on it. There are quite a few trigger warnings at the front that scare me, but it's okay. Look at the content warnings. Hell, it is currently 10:38 and I'm going to start book number, whatever the fuck this is. I don't remember. Book number 4. Final Girls, Runaway Love, The Nanny, Love Theoretically. Oh my God, book number 5. Woohoo. This one's gonna take me so long, y'all. I already feel it because not only am I like winding down from reading so much because this is my 5th book, but also this is 500 pages. So it's gonna take me a minute. It's fine. I have all night. Where do I have to be? I do think I'm gonna read this on my Kindle though. I'm not gonna lie to you because it's on Kindle Unlimited. I feel like I need to get comfy and read with my Kindle right now. Let me tell you guys about my setup. So I have this comfy chair and obviously my little squishmallow, hello, howdy. And then I have blankets and I have my ottoman in front of me. So I like have my legs up, Barry Allen. But this is a new addition to my reading corner, okay? I got this little thing that you can put your Kindle on so that you don't have to hold it. It gets worse. I also have a remote that turns the page on the Kindle so I don't have to move my hands. Because listen, you know what was happening to me? Lately, I have been like wanting to read on my Kindle, and then when I try to turn the page, I have to get out of the covers. Like I like to read like this. Like I'm fully in this bitch. You know what I mean? And I have to go like to turn the page. Who has the time? Not me. Anything to make my life more comfortable. So this is my new setup. No one bother me, no one call or text because I'm busy. I will say this book already has me hooked. It's very good. Like the plot really gets you. I'm thriving and surviving as per usual. Also, she's a YouTuber in this book. Like same. It's literally giving me the vibe of like Supernatural meets Charmed, but make it a romance. Like Leon reminds me of Cole Turner in Charmed, but also Klaus Michelson. Help, how is there already spicy scenes? Put your dick away. It's 7 in the morning. You know what's really sweet, you guys? Giant is staying awake with me. What a real one. Should we make a song? Let's make a song, ready? I go first and then you get the next verse, okay? Like I start a sentence and you finish it. Once upon a time, there was a girl named Larry. Yo, this scene made me giggle. She's like, he kills like some, I forget the name of the things. Yods, I don't know, some demon looking things in her front yard. And she's like, I can't have severed heads in my yard. And he goes, oh, does that not go with your aesthetic? Would you rather death? Does death go with your aesthetic? That's not how the scene exactly went, but it's basically like that. I have discovered, hold on, I need to stand up. I have discovered that this demon has a tongue that splits in half. He has a split half tongue. He has 2 tongues. He has 2 tongues. Most people don't even know what to do with one. He's got 2. He's got 2. You know what he can do with that? I'll let you imagine. I won't tell you. Just imagine. Just picture it. You know, truly get you somebody who can do both. Because he literally just finished playing Naked Twister with her. And then he brings her cookies and tea. Cookies and tea. Like, this is a demon who has a split tongue and kills people daily. But he just brought her cookies and tea because he's like, oh, you look exhausted. And then he fell asleep. I would love to sleep at some point. I should make a brownie. I'm gonna make a brownie. I'm gonna make a brownie before starting the next book. That's such a good idea. That is such a good idea. I've never had a better idea in my life before. With every passing second, I was getting strong enough to walk, then run, strong enough to find her scent, strong enough to follow the tug of her soul on mine. I'd steal her from the hands of God itself if I had to. Jaw on the floor. Oh my God. Why am I emotional? Oh my God. That ending was everything. It was everything. Wow. Wow. I'm like giddy. That was so fucking cute. And for what? Like, this is a dark romance. The fucking mean cute. I've officially finished this one, Her Soul to Take, by Hartley LaRue. What's this upside down? Anyway, I just finished this one. Oh my God. Oh my God. I don't even know what time it is. I'll look in a second. But wow. This was like small town A little bit of enemies to lovers mixed with supernatural, mixed with so much plot and like a human and a demon kind of thing. And also so much spice. Wow, this was everything. It was a little long for my taste, but that's just because I literally have been reading all day, so I feel like anything is long at this point. Like you could give me 5 pages and I'd be like, oh my god, this is too much. But literally, this is such a good fucking book. This is such a good book. My mom was right. My mom was right. Don't tell her that. No one tell her that. She's watching this. Eu adorei. Eu adorei. A minha avó vai gostar desse livro também. A minha avó tá lendo Haunting Adeline. But that's in good. And that's one of my mom's favorite books too. Who are they? Who raised them? It is currently... Oh, wow. It is currently, can you see that? Oh my god, I swear. I swear. Can you see that? It's 5:43 a.m. I'm gonna make myself a brownie and a coffee. I'm gonna make myself an espresso and a brownie. And then I'll do my last book because it's already 6 a.m. That's right, Navi. I only have 3 hours left. Oh my god, this was so easy. All-nighters and me were like this. We're like this. Is this good for my mental health? Probably not. I'm not even sleeping. My mind is alive, but I just don't want to fucking read. Like, that's what I'm having an issue with. I just don't want to read. Like, I'm not in the mood for any of the books. I guess I'll read Praise. I feel like Praise could be a quick, spicy one and something that I could mindlessly read. I don't have to pay too much attention. I can't do like a fantasy read. Did I even tell you what Her Soul to Take was about? Oh my god, I'm so sorry. It basically follows Ray and Leon, and it's dual POV, and Ray's a human. She's obsessed with like supernatural things. She like has YouTube videos on demons and spirits and all of that. She loves like creepy places, haunted stuff. But then her obsession with supernatural may get a little too far when a demon starts being obsessed with her and wanting her soul, but also her. I don't know, the plot was so fucking good, honestly. Like, yeah, the spice was incredible and there was a lot of spice, don't get me wrong, but the plot was really what I was focused on. It was actually so romantic and so sarcastic, and the banter was amazing. It was so funny too. I really liked it. I've never read anything by Harley LaRue, but I think there's more to this too. I think there's like other books. Her Soul for Revenge, I think is what it is, and then there's another one coming. Oh my god, she wrote The Dare? She wrote that book that literally got taken off of Kindle because of how crazy it was. Wow. Okay, did I tell you what I rated it? I'm rating it a 4.5. This was definitely my favorite one in the video so far. 4.5. You guys, I'm gonna do interpretive dancing. It's hard to believe that I could not see that you were always there, right next to, beside me. Thought I was alone, with no one to hold, but you were always right beside me. This feeling's like no other. What happened? I want you to know. I want you to know. I've never had someone that knows me like you do. The way you do. Soaring, flying, there's not a star in heaven that we can't reach. You know, the world could see us in a way that's different than who we are. Oh, goodbye. I'm so sorry. I'm speechless. I can't believe you just had to watch that. If you unsubscribed, I understand. And High School Musical, I would like to personally apologize for what I've done to your music. Ladies and gentlemen, it's book number 5. Ooh, this is fun. The prologue got me. Oh my god, y'all, the lighting is so bad. Sorry. Hold on. Is that better? A little less kitchen, a little more living room. Whatever. You know what? I've been reading for 24 hours. Leave me alone. The prologue already got me. It gives 50 Shades meets Birthday Girl. Like, she's literally her ex-boyfriend's dad. I like the rules. Like, on each chapter, it'll say, like, a rule. Look at that. That's so cool. Their first meeting was so funny. Like, she literally walks into his office to ask for the money that his son owes her. And instead, he thinks that she is his new sub because it's like a dom sub thing. And so he's like, get on your knees. And she's like, what? And he's like, get on your knees. And then she does. And then she does. No questions asked. You look exquisite on your knees, he said. Exquisite. That's the difference between a father and a daddy. I'm literally flying through this. I'm flying through it like zoom. Should I zoom? I'm gonna zoom, ready? I'm flying through this like zoom. That was so slow. Hold on. Zoom. Oh wow, y'all. Praise indeed. Praise indeed. Also, can we talk about the dedication really quick? Oh my god, she signed it for me. I never noticed that. I forgot that I met her. I met her in Chicago. She signed Larissa, good girl. She wrote good girl. Thank you so much, Sarah Kate. I am the greatest of girls. I literally even forgot what I was gonna say. Oh, the dedication. It says, for all the good girls. Girls. The word girls is so weird. Like, if you really think about it, it reminds me of Gru from Despicable Me. The way he says girl. Wait, that's not him. Is it? It's either Gru or Massimo who says girl the way I'm thinking. Mini boss! That's my favorite part. You know, my best friend calls me mini boss because I am obsessed with that part in the movie in Despicable Me when they're like, mini boss! The good girl vibes are giving. Like, look at this. Gorgeous, amazing, breathtaking. In all of these books, the sun is always a little piece of shit. I've only read 2 books with this trope, but still, you know what I mean. I only have like 2 hours until it's 9 a.m. So that means I only have 2 hours till I'm done. I made it 9 a.m. Now that it's actually the morning, I want to die. Nighttime for me is so much better. I'm gonna get coffee. I'm gonna go to Starbucks. I'm gonna shower, go to Starbucks, get coffee, and things will be fine. Things will be fine. Anyway, I finished Praise. I was fighting for my life finishing this book, but I finished it. I had to shower like 3 different times because I had a headache, so that's great. Anyway, I'm rating this 3.5. It was very spicy, very, very, very spicy. It was literally about this girl who falls for her ex's dad. She starts working for him as his secretary, but also there's like dominant and submissive, dom sub. That's the plot. There's no plot. Plot is the spice. So it's fun if you want something spicy. I'm excited to watch the movie because I hear there's a movie coming out. I want to see what they do because 50 Shades of Grey movies, for some reason, they're like my happy place. I love them so much. I don't know why. Like, they're bad, but I love them. 3.5. I wish there was more plot. And I wish that there was, I don't know, just more to the characters, but the spice was immaculate. These are the books I ended up reading in this vlog. In these 24 hours, I did 6 books, sort of. This one doesn't really count because I just finished it, but whatever, 6 books. 5 physical reads and 1 listen. That was pretty good. I would do it again. I want to try that one where you set the timer and like pause every time you go shower, every time you go eat, every time you go somewhere so that you make sure you're reading for 24 consecutive hours. But also I want to do it where it's just like not all in one day because I feel like this is exhausting. Like, I don't want to read anything else. I'm less like tired, like sleepy tired, and more like, oh, I never want to read again. Anyway, I'm gonna go get coffee and I'm gonna watch an episode of The Rookie. Oh, I forgot to show you the time. I'm so sorry. Hold on. Can you see that? I made it